You muted, Pixel.
StreamYard. I love StreamYard. Fuck StreamYard. And hello, everybody. My name is Professor Pixel. Here once again on Mad Men with the Box, joined, of course, by my co-host, Aussie Chris, who looks nice and fine up here.
Yeah, I'm not suffering a headache at all.
He has a headache. Our next co-host, Jimmy, has an ear infection.
He can't hear us when we make fun of his love for Mark Gatiss. See, he's not saying anything.
He's not saying anything.
No, I'm good. Sorry. I was switching my picture and it wouldn't let me talk at the same time.
Say hi.
Mark Gatiss sucks. No. All right, I'm going muted again.
Anyway, and Jermaine, do you have anything wrong with you? I'm just tired from work. How about you?
Oh no, I just told I'm infected in general, so you know I
Connor says I get an ear infection every time Jimmy talks.
It's a walking plot.
Yeah. Landry Q Walker, he's gone ahead and he went to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm taking you up on your offer next year. I will join you.
Right.
Landry, I will join you. But yeah, no, I missed out on that. Though not technically, because I paid the stupid website and they're supposed to be sending me my Sonic. They just haven't given me any details yet. But I'm waiting. I'm hoping. I'm praying. Though that doesn't mean that I am completely hopeless right now, because I did order something. I have show and tell this week. So my show and tell this week is this. So this is a prop. What's the term? Not recreation. Just
replica.
Replica. Yes, of Romana's sonic screwdriver.
I thought that was your home. I thought that was your home enema.
Show you a home enema, but no. I found this on Etsy of all things, but it's actually really good quality. Like it's full metal,
good quality.
I'd buy that, dude.
Man, you got scammed, bro.
You get scammed if it starts falling apart. Then
there's no such thing.
I ordered puppets off of Etsy. I'm telling you, man. But
there's no such thing as good quality on that site. You're kidding yourself.
I'm not.
Someone literally put two rods of metal together. And painted
it
over
looks legit. I compared it heavily.
It kind of looks like my home enema.
Landry's saying he needs one of those. See, it doesn't have any sounds or anything, but I don't think hers had any sounds because it's really just a stick.
It is really cool though. That does look like high quality. That's dope.
Yeah, no, it is. Like I took it out of the packaging and I had this small like fear, like, oh, this is going to be very.
I'm pretty sure she only used it for one story, if I remember.
Yes.
Which was it Horns of Nymon? Which I can't confirm because I'm not watching Horns of Nymon again.
It is. I looked at the scene.
Okay.
But you know, it's really nice. And as Tom said, it's really slender.
I don't think he was talking about the...
But he was. Is that Romana's sonic screwdriver or a life-size model of one of Pixel's fingers? Anyway.
Compare, contrast. We need to see.
Well, you can see clearly it is not the size.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Fuck you. Okay.
I have to compensate for Jimmy not being able to talk so much with the insults.
I want to say so much, but I don't want to talk.
For a bit. Let me. Yeah, no, I'm hiding my shame, but no, it's really nice. Honestly, I'm glad to have it. It's something very niche, but we're Whovians. Niche is our thing. But here was the first picture confirming that you could buy a Sonic at San Diego Comic-Con. At least it popped up online that we all noticed. From Elizabeth Boyles. You can see right here.
That came out a day. Well, no, it was the same night they
It was the
released
same night.
the video. That was nuts.
I know. It was
Crazy.
hilarious.
Pretty good marketing, honestly. It's like, yeah, here's the new Sonic. Guess what? Here's the toy.
Is it me or does it just seem a little too bulky?
I've seen it in people's hands though, and it doesn't look too bulky. Like when it's actually being held, it doesn't look that way.
See, like Matt Smith's is probably the biggest, like bulkiest one, I think, in terms of girth. But this one is just way bigger than that. You think David Tennant's 14th Doctor's a little pissed off besides his like comparison between his Sonic and Matt Smith? So he goes, I'm fucking going big.
It's thick. You know, sometimes you need a thick boy. Like you can see Matt Smith's right here. Yes.
You want to say that again, Pixel? You want to say that again? Hang on, I didn't hear you clearly.
Shit,
You
Chris.
definitely didn't because he has an ear infection, but say it again. You want to say that again?
No, I want you to eat shit.
Somebody
Anyway.
clip that.
But yeah, that's pretty much the Sonic. There was also, because we went over the look of the Sonic last week, there was also this Boss teases unannounced guest star for Doctor Who for crucial scene. Okay.
Oh, actually, one last thing for the Sonic. The toy revealed it does have different colors.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And
So are we not going to talk about the fact that Pixel has a lot of X websites up?
Yeah. Pixel is a big fan of X videos.
Who doesn't love X videos?
Who doesn't love There's a wider range of like categories there.
Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about porn?
No, Jimmy. We're talking about X.
Now I'm totally confused because I thought we were talking about the new Twitter. I just thought it was cool. But yeah, porn.
It's not cool. The fucking new branding is terrible. X.
I think it's hilarious. But yeah,
it's hilariously bad.
It's like Sharknado 3, you know?
that could just sum up Elon currently. It's just Sharknado.
Once he got the power of everyone's free speech, it's just downhill.
Lost it.
All right, who are we guessing is the unannounced guest star that is for a crucial scene?
Your mom.
Hey, you leave her out of this. All right, you leave her out of this. She's a nice woman.
Crispy Pro. Definitely Crispy Pro.
Oh, he's going to be the new showrunner, so.
Yep.
It'd be a bit
But, you
weird
know,
if
he's going to be like Peter Jackson in his movies. He's going to cameo just randomly.
There we go. We linked it to everyone. Crispy Pro's the new showrunner. Russell's only on for like 2 for the specials and 14.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody, I hear Susan a lot. So
There we go. Crispy says he is Peter Jackson. Hey, thanks for
hi,
the Lord
Peter
of the Rings film.
Jackson.
Very good. Lord of the Rings film's good. Hobbit though, that's where you kind of fell off.
Hey, the first Hobbit was dope. I don't give a
That
shit.
first
what anyone
Hobbit is
says.
dope. The last two,
The only good thing about the last two ones were Lake Town is 100% perfect. Other than that, it's just trash.
Other than that, it's like, hey, we're almost done. Let's drag the shit out of it.
Could it be a friendly little penguin that he teased today?
We're going to wait to talk about that S tier boy.
But who would
tier.
play? Who would play?
Ah, damn it! Now I have to bring it up because
God damn it! It's Craig.
Oh no!
Let's bring back Craig.
Well,
No, not
Yes.
James Corden.
RTD underneath. Oh my God, that's Bell, and then they Apple and Clock until explosion, fire.
Wait! Wasn't there a character named Bell?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Flux.
nobody wants to talk about Bell.
Yeah, she wasn't interesting.
He wasn't a good character.
Yeah, you're right. It was just It's
Now-
just a thought. Jesus.
Just a thought. Now, I have no idea what the hell Russell is saying because that's just a bunch of gobbledygook. I can't decipher any. Russell, speak English.
He's
Oh my
doing.
God, that's
he's
Bell.
just a throwback. It's just a throwback to like the '60s Batman. It's just onomatopoeia.
I know, but the last one is a penguin emoji. So that's why everyone's thinking, ooh, Frobisher? Yes, please.
I mean, what else could it be?
There is no other significant penguins in Doctor Who. It has to be Frobisher. We're already getting beat
Unless
for me.
you count the way Winston Churchill walks.
Hey, you wouldn't out of this. Anyway, yeah, no. Frobisher. Where is my boy? If we can have Beep the fucking Meep, we can have Frobisher. Do it, you coward! I'm sorry, I'm passionate.
Hey,
Don't yell
Pixel,
at
turn on
us.
your camera, bro. Just because we're down here doing this doesn't mean you get a slap.
Yeah, I feel left out. Like, what the hell? I'm the only real person here.
I'm a real
You're all
person.
AI.
I'm a real boy.
I have an actual excuse, and
Don't-
Gervain is from Chicago, so his thing was stolen.
What?
I choose my words wisely.
Javane
That's
can
right,
kill
he's from
you.
Chicago.
I'm not from Chicago. I'm from New York. There's a difference.
My bad. His
I was-
camera was stabbed.
I reside in
Ugh. Anyway, next piece of news, Pixel. Since we're done threatening each other
Nobody was threatening anybody.
for now.
He
Yes,
was excited.
Frobisher. Yes, I agree. Oh, look, something that's forgettable.
So forgettable.
Mission update from Doom. 19 hours left to find the right doctor and escape death. Where will her next mission lead?
Yeah.
Anyone else kind of forget about Doomsday?
I did.
everybody
I
forgot
They
did
about
had
until I
to
saw.
remind us.
I did until they did a post about the first comic is out. It's like, oh yeah, that. I'm sorry. I want to give it its fair go, but no one asked for it, and the marketing for it was not particularly that good.
Oh, so I was keeping up to date with the San Diego Comic-Con, and I noticed Jodie Whittaker in her bio at San Diego Comic-Con didn't have Doctor Who. So I am a little worrisome that she's not doing Doctor Who anymore. And
You mean Jodie Hauser?
yeah, sorry, Jodie Hauser. I said Whittaker, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Ugh.
Jodie
I mean, she
Whittaker.
should take that off her thing too. But yeah, so I'm afraid Jodie Hauser is not doing Doctor Who anymore, and it's upsetting.
Blame the fuck ups at Titan.
Blame Titan. They're like, hey, let's give Dan Slott a Doctor Who comic, and it's like, nope, no, thank you, don't care, not buying.
I will never buy anything from that hippo.
To be fair, it's from the BBC. The BBC is mandating, hey, don't make your comics. Don't have storylines for 11 and 12 and 10 with their original companions that are actually kind of cool, but
Yeah, instead have Missy pretend to be the Doctor.
I loved 10's companion. I just wish I could remember her name, but
It's like
she was
multiple.
from New York. She had a family that ran a dry cleaners.
Oh, is it
and
Gabby?
Gabby? Yes, she was
Yeah.
great. She was cool.
Pixel #1 Gabby fan.
That's right. Nobody cares about Doom. Doom can go in a ditch and no one will blink.
Yeah,
She's doomed.
the marketing behind it has just not been good.
Hey, Pixel, put a poll in the chat. I think we have the option to do a poll in the chat, and say who do you care about Doom, and then just do yes or no.
Jimmy, we have 6 people watching.
Yeah, I know, but we know the outcome. It'll just make me
We'll know
feel
the
better.
outcome.
I don't know. I don't think I can do that from the StreamYard side of things. I'd have to get onto YouTube, and I don't feel like it.
It's too much work.
I've worked. Today was a day, but I'll tell you about that later. Speaking of San Diego Comic-Con and things that people actually care about, but not really, because Magic the Gathering Con fallen off. But that's another matter. Doctor Who has a what's the word?
Magic the Gathering
Collaboration.
Yeah, a lot of the artwork looks good, and I will 100% buy this and do an unboxing, even though I don't play Magic the Gathering.
So, first off, Magic the Gathering is pretty fun. I like it a lot. They did this recently with Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
the One Ring to rule them all. Someone bought it. Someone found it and then bought it for $2 million. But what is going to be the One Ring card for Doctor Who?
It's got to be like, it's definitely going to be like a David Tennant card.
Shut up.
It's going to be like the 10th
There's going to
Doctor's
be
cock
2
ring.
David Tennant cards.
Now, what about David Tennant's cock ring?
The only Doom that Marani cares about is
It's a foiled edition.
It's the K9 from the
this when this box set comes out, just so I can see how much I'm going to be dropping on it.
Oh my god, look at that one. Oh, that's so good.
Holy shit, the collector's box set is fucking $360.
No, it's not. Stop it.
Yes, it is.
Stop
it comes out
it.
October. It's $360.
Never speak to me or my son ever again.
But no,
Wait, they made a K9 card? Bro,
Yeah,
Pixel, do the video. I'm
do
slacking.
the video. It's K9. You know what to do.
I know what to do.
How long, K9?
Insufficient data.
Yeah, you never fucking know the answer, but it's important.
It's quality entertainment.
Quality. See that tall one right there? That's probably going to be the One Ring equivalent.
The 10th Doctor.
It'll be like it'll be a foil holo alt art of it. So
They're going to make like 10 million Jodie Whittaker 13th Doctor cards that no one wants. So they're like going to be the 10-cent bin.
Look at the value right there. Oh my god. He's so cool! The Weeping Angel is really sick, too.
the Weeping Angel one is probably my favorite. The Weeping Angel.
I like the
one is
Weeping
so
Angel one and the Valyard. Yeah, the Valyard's dope. The Weeping Angel just has
so
that dope.
Aside from the collectors, there's at least 4 other kind of like mini like starter sets that they're releasing. There's Timey-Wimey, which is 10 in rows, Masters of Evil, the Master, Dalek, Cybermen, Blast from the Past, which is going to be obviously like classic Who, and then Paradox Power, which is 13 in Yaz. So the different eras.
Not gonna say anything.
Dude, did they have a silence one? I feel like that would be awesome.
They do, but you'd forget about it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh my gosh, look, the artwork is so astounding.
Oh, you're gonna make me sad? Really? You make a sad card?
You fallen into my trap card.
It's getting sadder.
Oh,
You know, that's a good one. No, like they should make one with Derek Jacobi's War Master, and his power is the power of influence.
that'd be great.
So yeah,
Jodie Whittaker's power is going to be the power of abandonment.
No, that would also
I
be
will
influence.
frame this card.
The Adric Death Scene card.
But now I'll never know if I was right.
I'll get that
Dude,
card.
they made a
and then-
pixel card? That's crazy.
Fuck off! Jimmy.
I'll get this card, get it signed by Matthew Waterhouse.
In all honesty, though, they should have like some classic versions, like the Tomb of the Cybermen card, or like the Junkyard or something like that, just to like, you know what I mean.
Mix
They
it
have
up a
the
bit.
Doctor's Tomb.
Oh, Trenzalore, that would be dope.
Yeah, it is dope. It exists.
Well, I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me.
Now you know. Congrats.
The more you know.
The more you know.
But yep. You'll definitely
What's
see
that?
me buying these. I will drop $360 on that collector's set, and I'll unbox them live, maybe.
Speaking of spending, all your
I'll
money
watch
on
it. Hey,
Doctor
you should
Who,
make a video on that, Chris. I'd watch it.
I'll do it live, so everyone can watch it.
Very cool. He'll show off, and
time.
it'll just be for 2 hours him showing off cards.
Yep. I'd be like, "Yo, look at this card. Look at what?"
So,
Then
we
just
have
do a video just getting it graded.
Dude, they should make a card called Orphan 55 where its power is the actual real life player kills himself.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow.
Anyway, trailer time, which we're not actually going to listen to that because Big Finish will kill us. But Doctor Who Once and Future 2's Company, which is the weirdest combination of anything that you think.
Yeah.
Actually doesn't sound bad though. It sounds kind of cool. Like
I'm gonna hold judgment until I actually listen to it.
That's another matter, Jimmy. Chris, sorry. I'm so sorry,
Hey,
Chris.
fuck you, man. I'm not as cool as him.
Sorry. I'm so sorry I said that to you, Chris. You're not Jimmy. But yeah.
Thank God.
So Roof
Madeline.
Madeline.
Yep. I don't know. That's probably how it's pronounced. I don't know.
Madeline. My lady. Sorry.
All right, Discord mod. Move on.
She said that apparently she's in episodes, plural, but that's pretty much it. She's saying she's not going to say anything else.
I feel like it's probably just for the specials.
Yeah.
Because that's all
So,
we've seen her in.
Episodes.
Is the specials, so she's probably going to be in all three of them. In what capacity?
2. Let's say 2. Because I think the middle one's going to like completely deviate from Earth.
Maybe.
Wild Blue Yonder, yeah. Into space, where they find Frobisher. Anyway.
Yes, that's how it happens. Oh, this is this. No.
This Barbie knocks 4 times.
Oh, no. This Barbie could do so much more. Oh no, this is making me sad again.
He's just 10.
He's just I'm just 10.
Where's the parody? I need it now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Wild Blue Yonder, I don't know why this was shared. We know all this. We've seen this. What's the big Jimmy? Why
Everyone's
did you
thinking
this?
like a trailer for it is coming out? I'm like, no, it won't. It's like it's
Because I sent it because they re-uploaded that specific Wild Blue Yonder video, and then the whole what's it called? RTD commented on it with the Frobisher tease, and then
It's just
the
the same.
Pixel. You might have been right. Maybe Frobisher's in Wild Blue Yonder.
Yeah, I think
because who lives in the ocean? A penguin.
And space is a vast ocean.
There's always
I don't
another
know.
penguin in the sea.
Hey, Gervain, can you do me a favor and just like stop talking? You're talking way too much, man.
I go with this new stuff. I just quietly wait until we get to the good stuff. Anyway,
Okay, one last thing, and Jimmy's going to love talking about this, I'm sure. So Radio Times recently did an interview with Mark Gatiss. And in it,
fuck this.
he gets asked if he'd like to play the Doctor. He says, of course. But he thinks that ship has sailed. And that led to people whining online, saying that, no, sorry, Mark, not going to happen. You've played 5 characters already.
Yeah, I don't think they're like whining. I think they're kind of based.
No, because
you would think that.
in the fine, I agree. In the article, Mark Gatiss, when talking about it, let's get to where he's like, of course he'd like to play the Doctor, but he thinks that ship has sailed. Where is it? He then goes on to praise Chudigatwa, saying how excited he is, and talking about his clothes and how he loves John Pertwee and all this. And then he continues his own joke, saying that if he was to wear a Doctor, he'd wear nothing. A radical new approach would be the first nature's Doctor. That would scare away the doll.
Mark knows what Jimmy wants.
He wants that sign.
Sorry, I almost just threw up. Give me a second.
Yeah, so it's just ridiculous to me that people are looking at what's clearly a joke and saying, no, Mark, this hatred that only exists truly for Jimmy. But, yeah.
Hey, Pixel, if you ever do that again, I might go to Florida and just...
Ever do what?
Yeah, if you talk about Mark Gatiss and me liking him again, I might just fly to Florida and shit on you.
Why not play this?
I'm just thinking about it. You know, it's just an idea.
Jimmy, he already gets that in Florida. You're not
I
changing
do.
anything.
You know where I work? Publix. Anyway, but no.
The hell's Publix?
Where shopping is a pleasure.
Shut up.
But here we can see Gatiss is well known to Doctor Who fans. Written 9, mostly good episodes of the renewed series, including The Unquiet Dead. Oh, can I do a slow pan? Ooh. This is what we're talking about today, The Unquiet Dead. And that brings us to our topic, our review. Chris,
Segue.
you're the only one willing to show his face on here.
All right, bully me. Let's see how it is. So, Series 1, Episode 3, The Unquiet Dead, our first in the past adventure for the Doctor and Rose. And it has ghosts and Charles Dickens and debut of Eve Miles in the Doctor Who universe. It's okay. It's fine. It's not. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's fine. It has some good themes and moments in it, but it's not an episode I'd be like, you got to watch this. All right, if you want to watch Doctor Who, you have to watch this.
I actually 100% agree. It is just the most mediocre. I like it less than I do Boomtown. That's saying something.
That's saying something. Do you like it less than The Long Game?
The episode after this is
Actually,
Aliens
yeah, I'd say I like it
in
less
London.
than that.
Than The Long Game? With Adam?
Yeah. And that one's just crazy fun, though. Like, it's not the best Doctor Who story, but you go in there going, this is just fucking crazy. So, it's fun, though. The Aliens of London, World War III, you guys already know how I feel about that. I actually really like that two-parter. And so, yeah, definitely better. If you take out the farting aliens, Pixel, it is a really good political, like, thriller, okay?
But the 40
Dead.
There's such a part of that, and he thought he was so funny with it. RTD thought that was hilarious. He thought this was great. This is the shit.
Dude, this was
Literally.
2005, where he thought he was making a TV show for children until he finished season 1, where he goes, "Oh, this is actually more adult than I realized."
He made Captain Jack in which episode? Which episode?
It was that was episode. What was that 5?
Captain Jack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's okay. It's okay to teach kids gay people are real, Pixel.
It's not that he's gay, it's that he is so overtly sexual. It's not that he's gay.
He's not overtly sexual during his first appearance. He's overtly, he does innuendos a lot. That's about it.
It's not
now his next appearance, definitely for sure. Yeah.
You could say it's I still maintain yes, it's a show for families, but to say it's a children's show, the only children's show that is close to those 2 episodes is Teen Titans Go, or any show on the Cartoon Network, really.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I'll watch that
aliens.
10,000 times over again before I watch Teen Titans Go.
Fart aliens are right in their vein. Anyway, Gervais.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts on this?
Gervais!
Yeah, this is no visit to the doctor, that's for sure. So, yeah, I think it was just, it's like you're watching the episode and it's very kind of like paint by the numbers. It came, it saw, it went, and that's about it. There's like no real, it never grabs you going through the episode. It just really doesn't. And you would think with the whole Charles Dickens thing, it's like they try hard, but it's just like in later series, you just have better versions of what goes on with what they're trying to do with the Dickens character. It's like Vincent Van Gogh, when they do that story. It's like the idea of this historical figure or this creative historical figure, it's just a lot more meaningful and impactful. And then even, you have to forgive me, the one Christmas special with the Great Gamboni, when he plays like the Scrooge-like character, that was fantastic in terms of, yeah, I just, it seems like there's a lot of things in this episode that just get done a lot better later on in the series, like elements of it that just get done a lot better on. So I really have very little to say about it.
I unironically think it's a really solid episode.
Really?
Especially for the beginning of the series.
I never would have guessed that, Pixel. You like shitty stuff, okay?
But here's the thing.
Defend this one, sir.
The monster, the Gelth, they have a creepy look about them, yes, but their story having to do with the Time War, how that affects the Doctor's interactions throughout it. What's the episode? The Hungry Earth and
Cold Blood.
Cold Blood, where the Doctor tries to intervene in such a way. Well, you can talk. Yeah. I mean, in the future, Slitheen don't show up, but go ahead, talk, try to make something work. And that's what the Doctor does here, too. He's like, you're not using your bodies anyway. Why not?
You know what I love about it? Is that your favorite part of this was that they were the ones affected by the Time War. So that means the best part of this episode wasn't even written by Mark Gatiss. It was a plot that had to be thrown in because of RTD.
Yeah, but I mean, but it would have been a lot more interesting of an episode if they actually played that up more. But they didn't.
No, because they did fall into basically, no, we need all the bodies because 1800s just didn't have enough corpses, I guess.
But it's just the idea that the only real reaction you get to that in the episode is like he looks to the side and rolls, and that's about it. That should have been, now that would have made the episode a lot more interesting if they really kind of focused in on the doctor wanting to help the guilt, whatever they were.
Well, he did.
Guilt for the repercussions of the time war. But it's
Javane, you are preaching, my friend.
But that's what he did. His whole thing, his whole argument.
But it's almost like it's inferred. So it's like you have to assume, or it's like you as an audience. Oh, the reason why he's being so callous about using the bodies and all that is because he's acting out of this subconscious guilt. And it's just way too, it's not even subtle. It's just not even there. And so it's like Rose never really questions him or challenges him on why he's so willing to be so callous about using dead Earthmen to basically, be the new, vessels for some race that he knows absolutely nothing about.
But the thing is, when the word is mentioned, when they say time war, Rose takes a look at the doctor, and you can see the expression on his face. I mean, that's acting wise.
Yeah, but she doesn't call him out on this. In other words, there had to be a scene where she called him out, like, "Look, I know why you're doing this. I know why you're doing this, and you need to stop." And so there's there's no payoff to that. The payoff is them hiding behind a gate and talking about how is she gonna die before she was born. And it's like, no, that's not the through line here. The through line here is that you let your guilt about this over here get in the way. In other words, get in the way of using that famous intellect that you're known for. He let himself get blinded by his own guilt, because the way these guys turn so fast, it's just like it makes the doctor almost look like an idiot.
Well, to be fair, that is another reason why the Ninth Doctor is so great, because he does get blinded by his guilt at a lot of points, especially culminating in Dalek, the episode Dalek, where Rose goes, "What are you turning into?"
Yeah.
But this needed a scene like that. And it didn't.
You're right. It does seem a little dumbed down, and I know why. So does Pixel.
Shut up. But I feel like it's kind of, when I was watching it again, that's how I was seeing it. Which, I mean, is also retroactive. It's me seeing that through a lens of I have all this context. But that's also, we're going this a mid-episode with all the context of we've had all this new Who since episode 3 of the new series. But, I mean,
it's an episode that has some good themes and conversations that don't go anywhere. And then, yeah, as we said, they're done much better in later episodes. I like this stuff that was going on between the Doctor and Rose, talking about, is it morally right to just let these corpses being used? And the Doctor saying, well, they're not being used.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, and Rose countering with, well, we have to respect the dead. And the Doctor, well, you're just leaving them there, and I need to help these people, because he feels like he has an obligation because the time war affected them. But yeah,
see, that part though is probably the best part in the show, where they go like, the idea of you're not using your dead, so let us use them. And it was actually, that's probably the best idea in this whole episode, which ultimately later on was used again in a different episode and done much better with the end of series 9 with Dark Water. I mean, the Cybermen did it. The Cybermen weren't using, they just took over dead bodies.
You mean series 8, but that's still...
Yeah, 8. My bad.
Well, 8 seasons later...
Yeah, they used the idea again, and much better.
Anyway, what was I going to... No, I think it's solid. I don't think it's the best episode of Doctor Who ever written or anything like that. Nothing
Would
great.
you say it's the best Gatiss episode?
No. Because Sleep No More still exists.
Exactly.
Shut up, Pixel.
Sleep No More.
Right answer.
No, guys, no. The best Mark Gatiss episode is, if I really think about it, Victory of the Daleks or
I love Victory of the Daleks.
okay, love is a strong word for that.
I love Daleks.
What other ones like did he do that are good?
I can't really remember Empress of Mars.
Okay, no, that's probably the one I like. I kind of like it.
I liked Empress of Mars. That was
Just
solid.
because of how goofy it was.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That seemed like a
British
total
Empire.
Peter
I've taken
Capaldi episode.
Anyway, go ahead, Chris. Give us a ranking. Give us a number.
I'd probably give it maybe a 6. Like, it's okay. It's not bad. It's also not good. It has some interesting ideas and conversations that are done much better in later episodes or seasons, but it's fine. I'd say it's probably not the best use of a historical character. Because I feel like you could have just taken out Charles Dickens, replaced it with literally just a different character, and it would have served the same purpose. Because there really is no reason for it to be Charles Dickens aside from ghosts.
Technically a Christmas special.
No. Yeah, no. It shouldn't have. It wouldn't have worked if you switched it because the idea of it was the thing that inspired Christmas Carol.
No, he had already written A Christmas Carol.
Already,
Charles Dickens.
Oh, you're right.
That's what his performance is at the
forgot.
start. Yeah, he's telling everyone about A Christmas Carol.
It does.
If that was how it worked out, like this was the inspiration for A Christmas Carol, and it's also basing it off himself with his whole like I'm kind of distant.
Yeah, wait, hold up. It would have been much better in the beginning if he was just reading like A Tale of Two Cities, and then this is what inspired. Dude, see, shut up, Mark Gatiss. Shut up.
Nobody asked you, Jimmy. But now I have to ask you, what's your ranking?
Drop to a 4. I'm sorry. That is the entire problem with this episode. Is that it's a bunch of like swings and misses. Nothing pays off for this in a real way. It comes off as just very proto, and it's like people later on just like maybe they looked at this and say, you know what, that was a good idea. I'll take that and make it into an actual episode. I'll let it grow up some. But it's like this misses so many because I did not get the point of it's like, well, so is this going to inspire him to tell this story? Well, no, in about a month from now is the year that he dies. It's like, okay, so what did that have to do with anything else in the rest of the episode? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, it's just tragic. Now I'm dropping my own. Yeah, if I'm gonna do my squad, I'm gonna drop it to a 3. There's too much stuff that doesn't get paid off in this episode. It's like, yeah, it feels almost like a Christmas special, but it feels like a very unformed Christmas special. It just feels like a very unformed story. Like somebody was saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, but they never pay it off. So I don't know how familiar you guys are with like Chris Claremont's X-Men, but it's like he did a lot of stuff like that where he just like put things here and there, and some things got paid off and some didn't. But that was okay because some things actually got paid off at some point. In this episode, nothing gets paid off. Absolutely nothing gets paid off. Even the
only thing that keep going.
No, even the payoff of them by, I'm going to die before. Where was the setup for that? Where was the setup for Rose? Oh, I'm going to die before I was born and I put you in danger. Where was the setup for that at any point in the beginning of the episode or the story? None. And it's being ham-fisted delivered to us like it's supposed to be like some deep, profound,
I think do not support the dirt on Pixel's upper lip. Go eat an upper lip. Anyway, so I agree that it feels very proto. I still think that's just because it is. It's the first. It is the first. What's our other historical episode? Vincent
and the Doctor.
What?
Vincent and the Doctor.
No.
I thought you said Into the Doctor. I'm like, what? I don't remember that episode. I don't
Wait,
know
are you
if
talking
Angel
about
liked that.
Symbolic. Enter the Doctor.
Wait, what are you saying? Just in the entire show's history, or are you
in
talking
the
about
first
just?
season?
Oh, first.
The gas mask
next-
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the next one.
That's not historical. That's just them
Yeah,
going
World War
back
II
in
is not-
time.
Yeah, so was this one.
Yeah, but it's not like a historical. though.
Historical is.
One of the series, but anyway.
No, not every time they go back in time is a historical piece.
Like the whole basis of the original show. The sci-fi elements,
No.
science of it was supposed to be the future, but they dropped that instantly. But the going into the
literally,
past
like, okay,
was
look.
history. It was historicals.
I think it has to deal with like actual historical figures that are in the past. That's when it becomes a historical, like the Aztecs.
The next one is Tooth and Claw.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth
Victoria.
or Queen Victoria.
Oh,
Victoria.
And implying that the royal family is werewolves. That's fine.
That's
I
a
guess.
historical.
I don't like
It
that
has a
episode.
historical person in it as well.
I don't like that episode. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
it's not
So-
the best.
No. So this, at that point, it was the first one. It was to kick everything off. But that's
I agree.
Anyway,
You know what? Even though I don't like them both, I still choose Tooth and Claw.
anyway,
Tooth and Claw has the unnecessary Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon monks.
They're so stupid, but I love them.
It's so stupid. It's so out of place because then it doesn't. Then they're just like, okay, now we have guns. It's like, what was the whole point of them being like super martial artists?
it was the
If they're
setup
just-
of Torchwood. It was the setup of Torchwood.
Other than that, it's
Yeah, it is a
It's kind of
setup,
nothing.
but like, exactly, Chris, exactly. But I'll give it my ranking for this. It's a 5.
Okay.
in the middle. Yeah,
Sorry, Gervain.
I won't be as harsh as the 3, but I am gonna have to go with a 4. I'm gonna have to.
Wow.
Okay.
This new Javain is peak.
He's
So-
tired, Gervain.
Look at the whole Gwyneth thing.
Do I need to send the 60 back?
Look at the whole Gwyneth thing. So there's this long, nice conversation between Gwyneth and Rose, where Gwyneth is impressed by Rose's, modernity, if that's the word. And it's this whole thing of Rose trying to encourage her to kind of stand up for herself, and and she doesn't need Mr. Sneed. She can kind of forge her own identity. And she dies getting used by an alien race, and was dead 5 minutes before she actually did anything. I'm just like, he's trying, okay? It's like he's trying to be like profoundly tragic, and he's just missing it at every turn. It's like the delivery. It's like he's never connecting, whether he's trying to set up and pay off or pay off and set up. The connections between the two things never quite connect and never quite make sense. So if anything, if I was to bump it up to a 5, I would say I'd bump it to a 5 because apparently everybody else came after him and said, okay, that bit was good. I'll take this part and make it into an actual good episode. So in that case, I'll give it a 5.
So
Yeah, exactly. But like, never mind.
I'm gonna go 6. 6. Yeah, 6. Because you are, to Chris's point, it is mostly okay. It's let's say you wanted to just have Doctor Who on in the background. If this one came on, you would watch it because it's Doctor Who. It is Doctor Who, and that's fine. It's nothing too special. You're right, but I do really like some of the elements there. I do like, especially the performances of him trying to argue, you're not using your dead. You can save them. I have to help save them. And then he does get duped, yeah, and then the Gelth. Yeah, that bit's a little off.
Yeah.
See, what's really cool is your explanation of it had more impact than the actual show.
Anyway,
and the Gelth went up to the Doctor and was like, "Oh, L." loser. Get pranked.
Do you need the geeky
No, like
pop
when I do a
first?
rewatch of Doctor Who from like season 1 all the way through, there's certain episodes I just skip, and this is like the first one I just. There's no reason to watch. Although like a Mark Gatiss one I won't skip. I'll watch Victory of the Daleks. It's fine.
Aside from the Power Ranger Daleks, but yeah, it's fine.
I actually don't hate them. They just were not executed good.
No.
The paradigm should have stuck around.
Nope.
Yes, they're
Nope.
great.
Okay,
Great.
if they're so great, explain what a fucking Eternal is. What's the rank of a turtle? Tell me that.
He's
No,
the big
not
boy.
even that. Not even that. Tell me what each color means.
Oh my god! When I had
Why-
the visual
why do they
dictionary,
need to
I
be-
could have told you because
No, just off the top of your head, because if they're so
Blue-
good, you'd remember.
the blue was, I believe, the medic.
Nope.
There you go.
No,
Nope. Blue
Was it the white
strategist.
one?
blue was
The
strat-
white one had to be the medic, right?
No,
Was
the
it the
white
white
one
one?
is Supreme.
White is Supreme. The Supreme? I don't remember the Supreme.
Mark Gatiss made racist Daleks, dude.
They are
How do you-
racist. That's their whole
Well,
thing, Jimmy.
racist-
No, he made them even more racist.
Their
That's the thing.
nation made racist
Well, to
Daleks.
be fair,
No,
if you-
we get
if
it.
you
We
wanna-
get
if you-
Daleks are Nazis, but like Mark Gatiss was like, if they're Nazis, where's the white one?
Well, to be fair, he would have made them all white, not different colors.
There you
We
go.
need a Doctor Who episode where it's revealed people with mustaches are actually aliens. It's a huge lie that humans can grow hair on their upper lip. Oh no, Jimmy, you're doomed.
What happened?
I don't know. Froggy has taken over the Geeky Pup show and the world is ending. So what are we rolling for next week? We have our rankings. Let's talk about what we're going to talk about next week.
Oh, let's have a look. See.
We did a topic. We did a big finish.
Classic.
Classic.
Okay. Let me roll my 8-sided die. Nope, I have to re-roll because that's an 8. Nope, that's an 8.
All right, Doctor Who movie again. Let's go.
It's 7 actually.
Woo!
Yeah, I don't believe you. You paused there for a minute.
Okay, then I will re-roll again, but I'm not showing you my crotch, so I'm not pulling the camera
Jimmy,
down.
watch as it turns out to be a 6, and you're gonna regret it.
No, if it's a 6, we're going
It's
to
a
7.
4.
That's for sure.
4.
I'm okay with that.
How many seasons? 7?
Yep.
I think so, yeah. Let me have a look. See. 4th Doctor. Not a human being. I walk in eternity. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 7.
4.
It's not a bad season. That's the one with Seeds of Doom.
Season 15. No, it's not.
Are you sure?
It's, yep. It's Horror of Fang Rock, The Invisible Enemy, Image of the Fendel, The Sunmakers, Underworld, and Invasion of Time.
The fuck is
What
the
was
one
that?
with Seeds of Doom?
Seeds of Doom was... No, not
3?
even- Was it 13?
Chris.
13. Season 13 was Seeds of Doom.
I was one off.
Well, 2 off. What?
How many episodes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. I will roll a normal dice. 3.
Ooh, Image of the Fendel.
Very good.
Very good.
All right, so
All right,
next
guys.
week,
Thank you.
when you join us, we're going to be reviewing Image of the Fendel. We can't wait, but we are going to. See you next week.
Take care,
Yeah,
everybody.
goodbye.
This isn't working.